Snapchat, good morning, what's going on? Hello? Lady?
Hello.
Say hello to Snapchat. Oh my god, it smells so good in here. Fucking kidding me with this? Tots, rice and steamed greens with soy sauce and a coffee is my favorite breakfast, by the way. Tots are just extra bonus. We are doing a fry up this morning, babe, and I'm loving it so far. What do you got here? Oats?
Yeah.
Mmm. Question of the day. We got a really interesting question last night. It's kind of about personal relationships. It's kind of about the relationship that you have with yourself. I want to share a really cool idea. The question is essentially, how do you deal with the fear of giving someone something or showing someone something, teaching them something, and then having them go and do better than you? If that's a fear, then the thing that you're doing is not that as important to you as you think. It's not that important, you trying to get some kind of approval, probably. But this kind of rivalry thing that we have going on in families and cultures and friendship groups, I want to address that because it's a common thing. Two main culprits that I want to talk about straight up: scarcity and approval. Scarcity mentality is the first one, it's the first culprit. It's the idea that if someone else succeeds, somehow that detracts from your success. That's not true. You can succeed, and I can succeed, Robin can succeed, everyone in our family can succeed. It doesn't detract from each other. Instead, if you drop the dick measuring competition, you stop trying to arm wrestle and trying to be kingpin, and you ask the right questions and you change your paradigm, you can leverage their success to make you more successful. And so then some people go and say, well, what if the fucker set up the same business, in the same industry, in the same niche, in the same street? They're a direct competitor. Good. We need both prey and predator to grow. If you don't have predator, who's chasing you? Who's making you run? Who's making you grow and stretch and reach? You need the predators. Many people have this fucking fairy tale fantasy that they just want prey. They just want to make money, make sales, be the king of the world, don't have any problems, no challenges, no predators. The second culprit that I see come up very, very often is approval, lack of approval. Often it stems from early childhood. If the child perceives in their mind that they didn't get some kind of approval from mum or dad, you can then go and create a void of approval from a young age, which drives the value on approval. Voids drive values. The more you think that you're missing something, especially from a young age, the more it'll be of value. So I see as the kids growing up, if they didn't get the approval or they think they didn't get the approval from mum or dad growing up, these are the ones who become addicted to approval. They want everyone to look up to them. They want the praise. If you're in that position and someone goes and leapfrogs you and does a better job and becomes more fame, more fortune, better at what you were fucking doing or what you showed them, that could be very painful. You've got a couple of options. 1, beat yourself up and self-minimize. 2, beat them up, pull them off the pedestal, shout, holler, scream, debunk their success, pull them down. Or 3, get your shit together, go and do some self-reflection, realize that mum and dad did approve you, they did love you in their own values, and they gave you exactly what you need to grow into who you became. Everything that's ever happened to you has been on the way, not in the way. At the time, if you had an expectation or attachment to of the limiting 6 and you thought life was going to go this way, but it ended up this way, that's the reality. You can judge that and bitch and scream and moan and think that life should have been that way, you should have gone that way, but then you have limited awareness. You haven't done the drawbacks of that and the benefits of this. You're not clear. You're not clear and you're not grateful. Which brings me to my antidote. My antidote to any of this bullshit. This is the small game shit, if I'm perfectly honest. Here's the antidote to it. The antidote is this: I vote your victory. I vote your victory. Say it to everyone. Friends, family, brothers, sisters, mums, fathers, anyone who ever wronged you. I vote your victory. If anyone bullied you in high school, vote their victory. Hope that they do well. Hope that they win and succeed. If someone broke up with you, cheated on you, vote their victory. It'll change your life. If someone is a competitor to you in business, vote their victory. Hope that they do well. If they do well and they're a competitor to you, you'll probably do well too. Wisdom is knowing that the seer, the seeing, and the seen are all the same. Everyone around you is a reflection of you. If anyone around you ever pushes your buttons for any reason, it means that what they're doing is expressing a part of yourself that you've disowned or haven't realized that you have yet. And if you go and judge it and hate it in them, it means that simultaneously you're judging it and hating it in yourself. The people who hate other people the most hate themselves the most. And the people who really authentically love themselves, not pride, not arrogance, authentically grounded, present love for themselves, and they love all of themselves, they will tend to love and be accepting of other people too. And for those latter people, life is so much easier. Life is smoother, calmer, better. When you love people and you love yourself, there's nothing to bitch about. Whenever I see someone, including myself, whoever has moments of anger or spite or revenge or acidity for someone else, and they hope that they don't do well or they fail, inside, I guarantee that those same individuals will internalize a self-sabotage complex, a self-minimization complex, a self-hate complex. They hope that they don't do well either. Hate directed at others is simultaneous hate directed at self. Love directed at others is simultaneous love directed at self. So you want to vote other people's victory. Say it every day. Say it today. Let me know how you go. I vote your victory. Say it, feel it, own it, love it, and mean it. I vote everyone's victory. Hope everyone does well. Set the intention. And I guarantee it'll change your life. If you haven't been doing that, or if you've been doing the opposite, and then you shift, and then you start wanting other people to do well, it'll change your fucking life. Let me know how it goes. We wooed. Say hello to Snapchat.
Hi, Snapchat.
Hello. Can you see?
Hello.
Snapchat, check out this afternoon. Very nice, very nice. Been a bit overcast in Brisbane the last couple of days. Look at these scallywags.